Coach, you got that win.
We did. Hey, listen, feels good. Feels real good. You know, 3-0 in the district, 6-1. You told me that 7 years ago. I thought it'd take a little bit longer where we are. But the kids have bought in and the community has bought in. So.
What was the keys to victory tonight?
Truthfully, outlasting them. They came out and I knew they would. They're big up front. We're little. They pushed us around for a little bit. They got tired. Offensively, we got rolling. Coach has said just a minute ago, you give us enough time, we'll figure it out on offense. But, you know, the key was, once again, Anthony went down and Clark stepped up. That, you know, it's like who you going to take away? And eventually we just wear on you. But offensively, we played a really good football game, and I don't think we punted one time. And, you know, I'll take that any other night, you know. So we beat a really good Taylor County team here. They had some injuries coming in the game, but like I said, up front they're huge, and we knew defensively we would struggle up front, you know. So.
Well, Coach, as we look over your shoulder, you know, we see a convincing win.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What were some of the things that you guys executed well on that you had planned for this game, and what were some of the things that you thought you had dialed up that didn't do as well?
We thought we'd be able to run what we call rocket and jet more than what we were able to early, and we had to move personnel around to try and get the numbers we wanted. But and I know I'm kind of maybe speaking Greek, but when we figured it out, you saw what happened. When we can play our game, that's what we want. Early in the game, when we ran our first play, I could have told you we were going to throw that 65-yard touchdown. I could have told you they were bringing the safety down on motion, and any team that's done that to us so far has gotten beat. They've just gotten beat. And the good thing about what we have is, if you take away this, we got that. You know, when they finally adjusted wide, we ran trap. I don't know how many times in a row. We ran XB, which is to our fullback Joshua Dan. He ran hard. So it's pick your poison when we're on offense. Defensively though, we started a little slow. We gave up a long pass there that was kind of a jump ball. We made a bad play on it. But if you really take that away and you take off kickoff return, we're probably looking at 40-7.
Coach, how does a team handle, you know, when you're not used to this level of winning?
Yes.
What are some of the things that you tell your guys to stay focused?
So we talk about this all the time, and we could go back to Greene County. Greene County we went to Greene County, opened up their field. There was probably 3,000 or 4,000 people there. It was a very emotional night. We won. Had to come back from 2 touchdowns to win it. And then we had Glasgow the week after, not the next week, but the week after. So I was worried about that. And we're young, like you said, we're not used to doing that. And our guys took that week off, and you could feel it. All of our guys talk about it. You could feel we weren't ready for Campbellsville. We were still rejoicing in the win against Greene County, and we weren't looking towards, Glasgow and Campbellsville fell in. And that's been my scare every time. You know, we beat Glasgow today. I was really worried about how we were going to handle Dare. And you know, our kids right now, what I can tell you is they've answered every week the way I've asked them. And it's preparation. I say you win Monday through Thursdays when football games are won. And what I've seen is our leaders, our juniors, which is because we're junior loaded, and our 3 or 4 seniors we have really stepped up and made these guys focus. You know, so the question to answer in the short thing is it's scary because we don't know how to handle success, and we're just trying to do it day by day.
You know, when you're in a small market like this, there's a lot of people who haven't seen you guys, who don't, you know, there's names that might not ring bells across the state. But for the people who hasn't seen your team, what are some of the things that you want to say that you guys can hang your hat on?
Physicality, being tough, being mentally tough, being tough. When I took the program over, I thought that's what I got to do. When I came from Central, Tim Madley came in there, and people have heard me tell the story, but Tim came in there. We were like 10-1 this previous season. He came in and took a team that wasn't real tough. We were a spread team, and he made them tough. And I thought, man, if I ever get a chance to do it, that's what I'm gonna do. So when this job came open, I thought I'm gonna take that mentality here. And it's taken some time, but my kids respond. And if you were on the sideline, I saw you heard us talking about it. We were soft. And you know, referee 4 or 5 weeks ago, I told one of my kids on the field, you're soft as butter, because we want to hang our pride on being tough, not just tough physically but mentally. Because you know what, this is mentally tough. These guys ain't. You know, we want to win 2 or 3 home playoff games. it's brutal. It's mental. It takes a lot of mental to get there. So that's what I want people to know. When they walk off the field with Hart County, we're a tough team. May not be the biggest, but we're gonna get after you.
All right, well, Coach, congratulations on the big win, and we look forward to seeing you guys down the road.
Hey, I appreciate you guys. Anytime I get a chance to talk about my kids, I enjoy it. I appreciate you guys coming down and doing this.